there. I may.
Hello, thank you so much. I was muted this entire time and I'm like yapping away here with you guys. Whatever, it's good. Voices, welcome in. You guys can hear me now, right? Okay, so we didn't miss much. It's been 26 hours. 26 minutes of stream. If it was a 26-hour stream, I'll be like probably like passed on the floor like USGP after like a long fan festival. But so I was trying to stream Final Fantasy 14 off of my laptop. So okay, this is the situation right here. My laptop, I can connect it to my monitor or my TV or whatever, and it plays perfectly the game, the audio, everything. It does it well. Like, and I can play like 144 frames per second, all that stuff, frame rate. But the moment I connect it to my Streamlabs on my Mac, and I use the chat cable and everything, the video works. But the moment I plug in the chat link cable or try to get the audio to work, it works for only 5 seconds and it cuts off. And then I'm like, no, because I wanted to play it off of the laptop in like the full 4K glory of the game. But I couldn't. So then I spent like 4 hours, literally 4 hours, going through my computer trying to figure out what was wrong. And I still haven't figured it out. So hopefully in come days I can figure that shit out and stream it. Because I really want to like just be able to stream and do things off this laptop. And then as I was doing this, I'm reminded, oh yeah, that's the reason why I'm a console player, because it's just simply pick it up, turn it on, and it works. So now, I'm just here streaming off the PS5 directly. Other than that, I'm just grinding for iron levels again. I don't have money to buy things. People would jack up the price in the market board. It's like a crazy amount. And then, so I'm at eye level 748. So I just need 2 more pieces or something, like maybe like a brain or something. But so far, the RNG in this dungeon has not been giving me anything that I need for my gun breaker. But what are you guys, Voices, Ty, how are you guys doing today? What are you guys up to? I'm kind of tired because I kind of like woke up from a nap last night and I played TV8 with Loisius and I teamed up with her and we were playing that along with Junior and a banana and having fun, you know? But when I called it at night, they were still playing. I fell asleep like around 4. And I just woke up like around like 9, 10 something. Man, I can't believe my mic was muted this entire time. Thank you, Ty, for telling me. Like Ty, if you never told me, I probably would have just been muted this entire time. Had a really epic, like I probably would have had like a very epic like 4 or 5 hour stream. Completely muted if nobody was here. My moderator, Belicious, she is actually asleep now. I don't know when she'll be awake, probably like later on in the night. It's only 4:30 over here. So she'll probably be awake like maybe in 5 hours or something like that. They went hardcore last night in Dead by Daylight. Get behind this one. crap. I went the wrong way. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, that's not good. I legit pressed the wrong button. I was going to use the lightning shot, but I darted across it.
If I may?
Thank you, Doug. Thank you. So like I had a lightning shot, but then I also have trajectory all at the same time.
You'll not escape this!
Second try, I'll just check out your comment as soon as we go on the ball. Not for Lionheart. Wait, so what do you say? Let me see. There's a little money thing you can do in our Charlemagne. So I have an alchemist, you can do specific quests over and over from many. Doing 100 of them gets like 1.1 to 1. I don't have an alchemist. that's a class I don't have. I don't really have much of the crafting classes. Like I have fisherman, I could probably go fish and sell fish. And then I do have a miner class. I could go get some orbs and stuff. But yeah, I haven't done much of the crafting classes at all, to be honest. I kind of don't have the patience for crafting stuff. But, okay, wait, let me see if there's something in here for me. I got wrist wraps of casting. I'm just getting casting armor. That's not what I want. And they're giving me mathematics. Oh, everyone's saying hi and forgive me. You're all 100, so you have avenues for many. It's just too lazy to do anything about it. Hey, sometimes it happens. You grind for so long, it's like, what else is there to do? I wonder if the freight company's going to have a train, so I can probably use that for geopolitics or mathematics or whatever.
Are you alright?
Everyone, when I say train, you guys, I mean like a hunt train where we're hunting them up. Get her mine out of the country. But I don't think they're going to be doing that because they're going to be the 24-man raid completely blind. Like the entire free company, or 24 of them, are going to be going off to go through that. So they're probably going to be busy for the rest of the night. It's alright. Hopefully the final boss here is giving me a weapon, armor, or something for my number. Ty, if you were here on Ether, I would be like, hey, can you Can you send me some gil? Like a payday now. You need the nuts from the hunt to upgrade your team's figures. Yeah, like, it's been a while since I've done a train. So, I don't know. Yeah, they're about to go do their 24-man raid. Yeah, see that I kind of just take it up to them. Ty, have you done the 24-man raids yet? Anyone? Give me salvage material. Damn it. Hey, just hope the boss gets me for me. He was one nice in the area.
I may?
Unless somebody left a comment, but that's just my Nightbot. You know what? It's kind of weird, you guys. I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV for the longest time on PlayStation system, from PS3 all the way up to PS5, and now for the first time, I'm kind of tempted to buy the next expansion Evercode on my laptop instead. But I don't know. Like, is it worth it to get the PC version, or should I just stick to buying the PlayStation version? I don't know, or maybe I should double dip. It's probably gonna be like 30 bucks, 30, 40 bucks, like $50. Then maybe get the collector's edition on PS5. get the standard version on PC or something. Ty, how are you gonna buy it? Are you gonna get it for your PS5? Yeah, I really hate this next boss. The bird. Just like he jumps across so fast that I can never get like my combos. I almost got blocked by that. It's hard for me to tell where the aim is going to be. Because you have to like look at it directly overhead. I just get lucky at the loud box for him. Very difficult. Gave it some work. This boss better give me like something, like clout or something to get my alibi. This one I got. Should do the zapping thing. Follow them. Oh, they are again. There we go. I was about to say I did get a new what was it? triple triad card. Okay, moment of truth, you guys. Could be hopefully some armor from a Gunbreaker. It's pants for samurai. Ah, damn it. Enjoy. Alright, we're just gonna head out. I got the thing I didn't need. I just got things I didn't need. The grind continues, guys. The grind continues. Definitely need to upgrade this. Downstairs pieces as well. Damn, that thing broke on me. It broke on me again. I think Red Mage was the one that had a couple things. While we're at it, let's actually apply the new material onto, well, the old material onto the new armor pieces. So, okay, go for it in half. For Viper, I normally put skill speed or critical, so critical it is. So we just gotta save everything. So yeah. Like, the prices are so outlandish in the marketplace. At this point, I should probably just go and sell fish. Okay. So my currency is at 343. Do I have enough for anything small in the solution 9? That's it. Probably not, but moment of truth. This song is another vibe, you guys. I'm close. So like, I'm close to getting 780. I just need. What's this? Just do the math. How much more? I just need 32 more. Sorry guys, I'm just going through my notifications on my phone, like deleting a bunch of like, oh, you got an email. I'll just push the Viper. So we're going to have to do a duty fighter, duty rot. Like, I'll just keep it for the main scenario because it's going to give me 50. The main scenario one, though, it's like the old school Realm Reborn, the final, I think, 2-3 stages in the Realm Reborn. 2 dungeons and one of those like the final boss fight. But you cannot skip the cutscenes in that if I do this. So it's kind of like the game forces you to sit down and watch, so you're probably going to see me like chill stuff as like the characters talk. Oh. That reminds me. I need to repair. Just gonna chill on the couch. Wait. You know, I never actually did see this new, what the new pair of pants looks like. Oh, it's like, I can't really see. Because the way my my image is set up, or my camera is set up, so it kind of makes this kind of awkward to see. Right there. So it's like leggings and a shorts on top. Oh no, it's like long tights You can see there's like a little bit of like a thigh gap between the shorts. Yeah, that's fine. It works for Viper. This outfit's also gonna be used for Ninja as well. Let's get there. As we wait, we'll sip some chocolate. I'm number 2 on the list, so hopefully in the next 2 minutes the dungeon pops and you get a go. Like, this shirt is actually the Gunbreaker shirt that you get for getting to the end of Dawnbreaker. Dawn-Drop. So, but I liked it a little bit more for Viper. Because you guys already see my Gunbreaker one. It's the one from Endwalker. That one actually I like a lot. I don't know, it just feels simple and more epic. Okay, just gonna go sit back. But I hope you guys are having a good night on your end or a good evening on your guys' end. It's relaxing and everything, and work went well for you guys and everything too. Me, I mostly just spent my day. I cut my hair because made it short. Cut the beard because I realized yesterday on camera my beard looked huge. So I was like, okay, I need to like cut it and change it. Okay, I'm still on number 2. Hopefully, if I'm like in 10 seconds, thing starts. Ugh. But yeah, I really did get like a ton of spam emails earlier, right? Like when I checked my phone, I just checked my computer, it was like, there's a lot. See, it's actually really funny. Like, you know, you could get hyped up to play Final Fantasy 14 and do everything, and then you're just like, wait, no, you gotta wait, you gotta sit in queue for things to start. You have to get enough poetics, enough tomes to get the armor you need, get your eye level up to go do the new content, and so on and so forth. It's just, it's very grindy. Yeah, I will say that. When I was younger, like 10 years ago, the grind never bothered me. Now that I'm older, the grind does kind of get to me because I'm just like, more work. Hopefully when Evercold comes out, it is not too much of a grind anymore. Like, they make it more simple. Like, the eye level thing sounds more easier to manage. And like, the weeklies instead of dailies is a good thing too. But yeah. Still at number 2. I'm looking at the very, very top. It's like right above me. It says waiting for a match. It says D-Divider. Roulette main scenario. Waiting for a match. Roll waiting list number 2. Time elapse over 6 minutes and 50 seconds basically. And the average wait time was 6 minutes. So that's the thing that kind of just stops your excitement then, because you just have to wait to do things. Like, honestly, I don't know how like the super popular streams it when they play Final Fantasy 14, these streaming stuff, and then like, are they sitting there waiting at times for the cue to pop, and then you just like sit in front of the camera and like, what did you know? I'm not gonna lie, I used to follow like all like those streamers who did Final Fantasy, those Final Fantasy content creators and stuff. But then eventually I just went, do it all. The only things I follow now are the actual like Final Fantasy channels and posts and all that stuff. Cause like Zephyr has just way too much drama going on with her. And then what was it, there's another guy who he seems to stir a lot of controversy. Oh, you're the same way, Ty? You don't follow the content creators anymore? Well, thank you for following me, though. I am a Final Fantasy content creator. No, just kidding. You just got back when I talked to... hopefully everything's good, dude. Everything's good. But yeah, like, I don't really follow the content creators. Like, at the time when I first, like, I was getting to stream Final Fantasy and all that stuff. Like, when Endwalker came out, I was following them and stuff. And then, like, most of them just, like... I don't know, like, they all have, like, their own, like, spin on things, like Zepla and Xerxes. His name starts with an X. I think he's bald. He has red hair. He's bald. Like, he has, like, a red beard. The only ones who I tend to, like, just watch on occasion, but I don't really subscribe to them, Mr. Happy, and then I think Jesse Cox. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I used to super into the community doing Shadowbringers and Endwalker, Stormblood as well. But then, after Endwalker, I kind of just found myself, you know, taking a step back really away from the community and all that stuff. Like, I don't really interact with my free company anymore. Like, I'm a part of it, yeah, and I'm still cool with Kira. Like, I talk to her and stuff, and everything, and a few of the other senior free company members. But there's so many new guys who join that I don't even know who they are, kind of thing. Like, I hope to connect with them eventually, though. And yeah, I still play Final Fantasy 14 like every other week or so, like when there's no new content. When there's new content, new expansion, okay, yeah, I'm on every day, I'm playing it. But when there's nothing new to the main story, you kind of like at the current stop, I would like to say, then it's kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna, like, you know, chill, go play other games and do other things and stuff. I literally follow what Yoshi P says for people like, you know, it's okay to go play other games. And so I do that and then I just come back. But the one thing is, I still have my subscription. I never deactivate the subscription because I have a house. I don't want to lose the house in the game. I don't want to be homeless in the game. I have too many collectibles in that house. So I keep going back every like 4 to 5 days to walk into my door and not get evicted, not to get foreclosed, and save the house. I'm still waiting for this main scenario quest. The main scenario quest is the thing that's going to get me over the mnemonics, or wherever that tones is. I need to get the arm piece. I need to continue the main story, but now this is just taking forever. I could tank it, but I don't want to tank it. I don't like tanking for random ass people. Like, if I'm tanking for like you guys or for my wife, wherever, cool. But the moment I'm like just tanking with random people, I'm just like, eh. I'll tank for the NPCs more than the randoms. Just a heads up, I do have an ad that's about to run in 1 minute. So for those guys who are not subscribed to the channel, feel free to sit through that. It helps out the channel a ton. And for everyone else who is subscribed, enjoy the ad-free viewing and hang out with me through the ad. Also, I do have a special promotion going on for like the next 5 hours, give or take. It's 35% off 5 or more gift subs. So you buy gift subs, you buy 5 or more, they are 35% off altogether. And lastly, anyone who is subscribed to the channel, you get free emotes. I got some new ones. I'll be adding more new ones throughout like the weeks and months. Alright, ad is starting in 5 seconds, guys. Enjoy. Oh, cool. I'm at number 1 now. So, okay, the wait times, it's saying 12 minutes. I've been sitting here for 12 minutes on the couch. We've just been vibing to the music, guys. It's kind of funny. I'm pretty sure, like, the moment I go and do something, then the key's gonna pop. Watch. Like, I'm just gonna, like, that. I'm gonna go to the Golden Saucer. I just want to turn in a card. Turn a card, get some MGP for myself. No, there's nothing wrong with that, Ty. I am the same way too. Like, I was like that for a while too. Like when I moved out and everything, and it was just like, I could stream, but at the same time I was just like, I just want to relax and chill and all that stuff. But now I'm back at it, so I'm kind of like getting into the rhythm of things again. Especially now that like I do have more time to stream and stuff, and I can't really do much the way my health is these days. So I'm like, okay, it's good to be productive again. You go like 4 hours just sitting in silence playing a game and stuff. Yo, I do the same way. I do the same way. I do the same thing. Like, if I'm not streaming, not talking to you guys, or I'm not teamed up with Blow in the game or something like that, when I game, I'm actually very quiet. Like, I'm quiet. I don't like really talk out or do anything. Ah, finally, we got the dungeon. Yeah, it's not. It's not really, like, whenever I do my streams for you guys for Final Fantasy 14, I don't show the grindiness. I try not to show the grindiness, because I know that's, like, for new people coming in and watching, they're like, oh, this game's boring. I think I'd rather show you guys the story, the main story, the cutscenes, the characters, and, like, the boss fights, really. But, okay, we got the dungeon, you guys are gonna see... Yeah, okay. It's captain. So I can't skip the cutscene. So this is technically the final dungeon in Final Fantasy 14 at Realm Reborn, which is the first part. So you guys get to see that. Yeah, look, Ty, I'm the same way. Like, I find myself watching, like camping videos, like bushcraft camping videos on YouTube, like people doing yard work on YouTube. I enjoy playing Power Wash Simulator. I enjoy playing Ball Pit, Vampire Crawlers, Vampire Survivors. I enjoy playing those games, and those are games not for everybody. And I would definitely watch paint dry out of one. It's still a while doing this dungeon without like any of my special abilities. I'm just gonna put myself on stun spike. I remember when this dungeon was like 8 players. It was fun time, good time. Like, my brain, because I used to play this so much as the old school way, where there's like 8 players and stuff. So my brain keeps thinking that we have to do the things as 8 players, but there's only 4 of us in here now. Like, it took them like 10 years to rework this. So my brain still thinks of the old way of doing this. My wife had it easy doing this, because she just had to do it 4 players. But I wish I could skip the cutscenes, but I can't. Basically, we're trying to stop that one dude over there, guys. That's it right there, from, like, you know, every Final Fantasy needs to said. Guys gives us one of his monologues. Oh crap, I need to charge up my laptop. Ow. There we go. I just plugged in my laptop. It was down to like 20%. On top of that, as I was doing that, I had like a piece of eyelash fall into my eye. I think those two, the 2 players behind me, I think they're probably related. They look exactly alike. Thankfully, Final Fantasy XIV does not have any voice chat button, so they can't hear it, which is a good thing. They don't even know that they're on screen right now. They're on the air. Hey Ty, I don't know if you're still here. We got busy, but like when you stream Final Fantasy XIV, do you tell the people you're with that you're streaming? That healer was great. The healer tanked that in. Same. Like outside of like my free company or like friends I know that are into Final Fantasy stuff, I tell them like, oh yeah, I'm streaming. But like for like randoms I team up with and stuff in the game. I don't tell them anything. I do have like my my Twitch name there on like my adventure card, but I don't think anybody ever checks that. It's weird when you play this dungeon over again how basic it is. Like, if it's your first time playing Final Fantasy 14, then yeah, you'll come to this point and you're like, oh my god, this is epic. But once you get to like dodge roll and stuff, you just realize that, oh, this is very tame compared to the rest of the game. Like, A Realm Reborn was just baby steps, you guys. It was just baby steps before, like, the true adventure began. Begun. I remember when my wife got to this part of the game, like this dungeon and everything, I told her, okay, make sure your character looks good, because there's gonna be lots of cutscenes with them looking like a badass. And she's like, oh, okay. Because it was actually kind of funny. I saw a friend who streamed this, and he got to this point and everything, and like the camera goes towards him, like zooms into him. He's wearing the full-on chicken costume. I'm like, sometimes you gotta save the world in the chicken suit. You know, you gotta go KFC on guys and all of them. Go KFC on Nero too. Like, the one thing they should have done when they reworked this is, at least for the cutscenes, to put some, like, you know, voice lines. It would have been better. So having to, like, read things real fast. Like, I can't skip it, I can't fast forward it either. Like, outside of the beginning of the dungeon, my team has been quiet for the most part. Like, I kind of want to explain everything that's going on in this dungeon, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to spoil for anybody who could be new watching my channel and trying to get into Final Fantasy. Because it is exciting. Like, I may come across like I'm not excited about it because it's been 10 years. I've been doing this dungeon for so long. It's like it's engraved in my head. But those who are new to Final Fantasy 14, you come in clean. You're coming in like with a clear, like, no expectation of what Final Fantasy 14 is. Once you get to these, like the end of A Realm Reborn, things pick up. In the sense that, like, stuff is happening, you're at the final boss fight, stuff's, like, all that's occurring. And it's actually really exciting. Because I remember when my wife got to this fight, she's, like, getting excited, she's getting pumped up, she's getting amped on everything. Yeah, it was long. How long is it now after the rework? Is it like 60, 70 minutes or something like that? Or is it half an hour? I don't know. $30 minutes? It would always suck for the one person who's like all the way at the back when the cutscene gets triggered. Then you have like 10 seconds to run into the boss run. Yeah, true. I remember that. The whole talk. The whole villainous monologue. I'm not gonna lie, I do love the final boss fight. Or around one, it was actually worth it. It's such devastation, you know? Alright, let's sit and chill for a bit. Drink some Pedialyte, you know? Hydrate ourselves. I'm not gonna lie. I think all three of my teammates are related because they all look the same. They're all Ura people. Hopefully, though, once I'm done with this dungeon, I get those mnemonic tomes, I could finally get the eye level up with a new accessory. I hope. Alright, time for another boss fight.
Look for the lips.
Oh, there's voice acting, I forgot.
It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon.
Like, when they said we're gonna fight Ultima Weapon, I remember I got super excited. Like, when I first found out that it was Ultima. Like, to be honest, I wonder who the final boss is gonna be for Evercult. Like, it could be anything, really. Maybe he's gonna be sent.
Keep your eyes peeled.
I don't know.
Guys could be waiting for you down there.
Actually, that would be cool if he was sent.
And don't even think about Don. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection's lost much.
Here's guys. Time for that monologue, yes.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? Do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing.
I remember when I first cleared this, I was a bard.
The beast
I
tribes
was a
often
bard.
summon
It
gods
was
to
like the
fight in their
least
stead. Though your
exciting
comrades only
fight.
rarely respond in kind.
Everyone else did most of
Which
like
is
the
strange,
sword
is it
swing and everything.
not?
I'm just over there shooting arrows and then playing music.
Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except for this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question,
Man,
why
he's
do
talking
they
so much.
cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak.
Oh, he's getting Super Saiyan.
Knowing this, but a single path is open
That's
to
a
the
golden
infinite
priestess now.
ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity,
Yeah.
that one truth.
Yeah, this is the one hell of an elevator ride. It's still descending and he's falling.
Champion of
By this point, we
Eorzea.
should have been at the bottom.
Face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me.
completely forgot about that. Hey, that's the Gunbreaker base. So, okay, the whole point was to get the mnemonics up to 393. So, you got it. Now, back to Solution 9. Switch back to my Gunbreaker. Prepare my stuff. Let me show you. Okay, I'm gonna get the ring. Fingers crossed, this boosts me up considerably. Yes, we did it. So we're at 751. I can finally continue with the story. Just a heads up, I'm gonna have another ad running in about 4 minutes. Okay, guys. So now we're gonna be continuing with the story. After that little side quest of getting the eye level up, now we're finally gonna like carry on with the story and do the new dungeon that just came out yesterday.
I stand ever ready.
Hey, this is a good, we had tongue-tied here. This is a good selection. Now let's see what the new dungeon's all about. Just give me something else. Got like wires and stuff over here. The Calithium. So, oh, we're in the city. Okay. I like the song. It is a vibe. That's one angry baby. Of course, those are the first three monsters. So yes, I made it. Get some free mathematics. You hit hard. The music sounds very Final Fantasy 13 like. That's in my opinion. I don't know about you guys. Hey son, what's up? I'm doing well. I'm finally into where I needed to be yesterday. So I got the armor I needed. I'm finally strong enough to take it on. How are you doing? How's everything? Hopefully your mom's appointment went well and everything. Hopefully you're doing well. I'll give you a shout and just suck. Kind of just caught in this fight. Well, welcome in, dude. Alright. Yeah, so I was grinding for a while in my stream just to get my character to the correct level to do the new dungeon and continue the story. Are you watching the Annabelle movies? I've only seen the first one. I need to watch the other ones. Which one were you watching? All of them? I like how we just casually passed by those monsters. Okay, so it wasn't enough. Because Solon, it's great to see you in the chat. It's nice that you're having like a relaxing day and you're just watching the Apple movie. Have you seen all of the Conjuring movies outside of Annabelle?
You're a sight for sore eyes.
I kind of stopped like after third one. To be honest. And you need to go back and watch all of it.
If I may.
Oh, he didn't crawl off the layer. Yeah, I think
Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the Fisher.
Start with the two out of equations, the nun, and now they're showing. That's one thing I love about like film series. You get to like pick and choose. Like once like the full film series is fully out, like you get to watch it in any order you want to. Me and my dad, we tend to do that with the Star Wars movies. We kind of like we do the machete cut, is what they call it, I think. So it's like you watch what was it? You watch Star Wars: A New Hope, and then Empire Strikes Back, and after that you watch the prequel movies, and then you finish it with Return of the Jedi, and then you go into the new the sequel trilogy. Like I want to watch the Avenger movies, the Marvel MCU movies in chronological order as well, but I have yet to actually do that. The next one is the actual Force of Conjuring. Nice. Which one's your favorite? Like, what's your favorite out of all the Conjuring movies? Okay, I don't know. Let's just watch the movie. They're gonna get blind. That was AoE.
Escape this!
So you have to fight about the thing until so far the mechanics are pretty easy to figure out. Okay, not like that. Eyes on me, scanner again. So I can fight it into that red wall.
You cannot stop us!
Okay, now he's okay. That's not, on that side. Let's go. There it is. Thanks, Ellen. Oh, thank you for the cheers. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the first Conjuring, that was actually one of my favorites. I remember, like, let's see, I have the Conjuring 1, Conjuring 2, then I have both in the movies, and then I like the first Annabelle. I'm missing a bunch of the other ones. But the first Conjuring was good. Now, moment of truth, Solon. Do you find the Conjuring movies to be scary? What? I just got a piety material? Yeah. I wish I was weak. Huh? Did I have a crying moment in this game? Yes, yes. What was it? I'm trying to remember the moment. It was that where the climax was in Shadowbringers, where like your body, like you have all that light energy and everything, and then you get that unexpected help, and then that Shadowbringers theme song hits, and then you're just like you fight as one. It gives me chills every time I watch it. I get goosebumps. I get like a little tear. I get tears in my eyes, tears of joy in my eye as I see that scene. It's my favorite scene. The other one will also be the finale of Endwalker. It was that payoff, really.
I may?
How about you, Voices? Do you have any? Ty, what about you? Oh, the end of Stormblood. You're sad about Zenith? That to me was like, it wasn't a sad moment, it was more like a fuck yeah moment. So that's how I thought. It was like a hell yeah kind of thing. Especially the very end against Zenith.
Underestimate me!
Like, now that you bring it up, Voices, other moments, like, kind of got me goosebumps, got my feels and stuff. I didn't really bust out in tears, but it gave me goosebumps and chills and everything. Was what was it? Was recently in Dontra where you fight Zaraja and his song plays called Seeking Purpose. That fight with that song, it was just like one of those badass moments, and it just like got me hyped, gave me goosebumps. Really. The other one was, of course, Venus's ending, like the whole fight against Venus and all that. Another one would be Elidibus, when you fight him. When you fight Elidibus. Another one would be also when you're fighting Nidhogg at the end of Heavensward. Goosebumps right there. Another one that actually gave me goosebumps was when they debuted the Shadowbringers trailer, and that got me so hyped. I saw it, I watched it live and everything. It was just that trailer alone, that opening video is the perfect cinematic for an MMO, in my opinion. Yeah, it's so freaking worked up. I'd never actually seen Talk to Me. But hopefully eventually I'll be able to watch it. When Xenos kicked her ass in 3 Stormblood and stuff. That's technically what's happening to Blow right now when she was playing Stormblood. I remember she fought Xenos twice already, I think. No. She fought Xenos once already, and she was like, what? Like that whole scene and everything that happened after her, she was broken. Obviously, no, you gotta keep playing. You gotta go fight Xenos, go. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kinda hard to, like, not spoil things for Blow when she plays 14. She's going, like, I want her to go in blind as much as possible without getting spoiled about the story or anything. I want her reaction to, like, be as natural as possible. Like the ending of A Realm Reborn leading to Heavensward where all that stuff happens, that got her. Oh, it does. It does indeed. Thank God. But yes. Dizziness. But yes, I totally agree. The story has a lot of mission moments. It's one of those games that you just have to play and experience the story, really. Like, if you're totally new to MMO, play Final Fantasy 14, get the free trial, play it, and experience the story. It is very rich. It will... Like, it starts off slow, yes, absolutely. But as you get through it, it really kind of like, you know, picks up and it stays with you. It lingers with you.
If I may? I may? Like, I'm not gonna lie about this, but Final Fantasy 14 got me out of a depression. Really. Like, I was at a low point in my life
when like before Final Fantasy 14 came out. Like I played it, yes, and then I stopped for a while after like Heaven's Word, like after the initial Heaven's Word, and then I came back like a few years later, and I had a depression. I was in a depression. It was like, so I just started playing Final Fantasy 14, and I met a lot of people through that game, and it kind of got me. It got me out of the depression. It got me to be more hopeful. If that makes sense. So I don't know if that happens to anyone else, but that's my story of Final Fantasy 14. Why I still keep playing to this day. Yeah, and like. Like, that's how Final Fantasy 14 story is. It is very slow at first, but halfway through A Realm Reborn, it does pick up. It'll do a fight. Oh, it's a boss fight. That was one big boy right there. Okay, seeing AoE. Mitigate. Oh, he's doing a little pinball. Oh, here's the guy.
Are you all right?
Oh no! Got hit. I'm like fighting it while I'm trying to move. Hey, thanks, son. Sorry guys, I kind of got like caught up with the boss fight. I'm not gonna lie, these boss fights for the new dungeon, they're not that hard. They're not that challenging. However, I don't want to underestimate myself because you never know. At the very end, the boss might be like a real pain in the ass. Voices, thank you for the 3-stream streak. Yeah, they really worked on it. They really worked on this boss. Got them better. So we got like 2 more phases left of the dungeon, the final boss of the dungeon. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'm suspecting it to be really tough. Like rapidly moving everywhere.
We mustn't hold back. If I may.
You mean the bot phone? So they've been a hit and miss? Mostly, like the way the bots used to be on the team, like the NPCs, they weren't very reactive to a lot of things, so like, they would sometimes mess up healing. But now they worked on them a lot, and so they actually are like, really capable. They're actually sometimes better than human players, to be honest. I've yet to find anything from a gunpowder. I mean, just to get any heat or stuff. I feel like Sonic right now, you know, like, things are gonna come alive, you think? Look at that, Alistair's over there just like, I'm gonna fight for you. Okay. See, the NPCs are more proactive now. Oh, there's a treasure chest over there. I just completely missed it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought this, whatever this thing is, was gonna, come alive or something. Honestly, it's really, like, trying to pull me right now. Oh really, Solon? You haven't played past 13? Like, you're more of a fan of the turn-based Final Fantasy? Wait, the boss is next. It's kind of like a short dungeon, to be honest. Kind of disappointed. Short. I have no idea who the hell that is. Kind of looks like the Batman he laughs from Psychonauts. Okay. It's understandable. Like, someone, I will say this though, if you want to play Final Fantasy 14, I'd say go for it. There is a free trial available. You saw my post about it on the Discord. It is truly a homage to all the past Final Fantasy games. Like, Dawn Trial was all about Final Fantasy 9, basically. Endwalker was Final Fantasy 4. Realm Reborn was like Final Fantasy 12 in a way. Heaven's Square was all about Final Fantasy 4 as well. And Stormblood is like more of a unique thing to it. And Shadowbringers was more like a homage of Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3. But there's a lot of callbacks to the older Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy like 1 to 10, or 1 to 12 actually, in 14. Alright, final boss of the dungeon. Let's go.
Welcome to my domain, mortals.
Oh crap. If I was not changed. Okay, I don't know what that mechanic was. Oh, they move now? I don't know what that mechanic is. It's just like the X's and O's. There we go, got him. Oh, you skipped a lot of them voices? So you did 7, 8, 11, 12, and 14. Other voices? You need to play Final Fantasy 9. That is the best Final Fantasy. That's actually my favorite. That's my personal favorite. Solon, I do recommend playing Final Fantasy 14 though, because it's a callback to all the past games. In one way or another. I got a new shirt. I just want to try this one. I don't really like how it looks. So, you guys can see it's like right by my head over here. I'll change it later. Alright, we're gonna get some cutscenes this time, you guys. Let's enjoy the story. Let's get back into the void.
I think that's all of them.
I'm actually gonna wait before I continue the story because I just realized an ad's gonna start in 26 seconds. So for anyone who's new to the channel, following the channel, feel free to stick through the ad. It helps out a ton. For everyone else who's subscribed, enjoy the ad-free viewing. Thanks, Solon. But yeah, so Solon, check out Final Fantasy 14 when you have a chance to. It's a callback to all the past games. Voices, go and play Final Fantasy 9. That's an amazing Final Fantasy experience right there. I just realized now, after saying this, I've played all the Final Fantasy games. All the spin-offs. All the main games, everything. Like, you can't finish. Oh, voices. Like, to me, like, it's funny days. Like for me, Final Fantasy 9 was actually the very first video game that I ever finished on my own as a kid. I was like 9 or 10 when I did that, and I was like, yes, I was super excited. So it was one of those games that just stays with you afterwards, and I go back to it as well every at least once a year. Maybe twice a year, I'll go back to playing Final Fantasy 9. I got 100 hours in Triple Triad. I was the same way too with Final Fantasy 8, mostly more for the gameplay mechanics. I didn't really understand what junction system was when I was a kid. And then it was only once I was like in college and I went back to my Final Fantasy 8 that I was like, oh, I understand this now. And I ended up breaking the game with how overpowered I got the characters, got Squall and everybody. And Squall turned out to be one of my favorite main characters in the series. It's the reason why I picked Gunbreaker. The moment said, "Oh, you get to use a gunblade," I'm like, "Oh, okay, there we go. Time to be Gunbreaker now." Gunblades are like one of my favorite weapons in Final Fantasy. Hey, yo, Solon. Final Fantasy 10 and 7 are great games as well. Like, I spent the entire Christmas vacation, 2 weeks of Christmas vacation, or at least a week of it, when Final Fantasy X came out, and I played that straight for an entire week, and I just overdid it. Like, you know how my wife, how Blow, plays like DVD for like 12 hours or something like that at times? I was the same way, but with Final Fantasy X when I was younger, and I literally would do like 10, 12-hour days of just playing the game nonstop. that entire Christmas week, basically. Like, to be honest, there hasn't been a Final Fantasy where I stopped playing the story or anything. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. It's been kind of like a tiring day. Like, I never stopped midway playing the story in Final Fantasy at all. Like, I ended up going and completing it. There are times, though, where... Oh, wait, no, take that back. Final Fantasy 3 on the DS. There we go. So, I played that on the DS, Final Fantasy 3, and I had to stop because there's something else came out, some other game came out, took my time, and then I went back to playing Final Fantasy 3. And I completely forgot where I had to go, what I had to do, where I had to be in that game. Because in that Final Fantasy 3 on the DS, they don't really give you a waypoint or tell you on the map where you need to go. It's just like, okay, here you go. So I got lost. Oh, you probably had Final Fantasy Legends. That was like a spin-off game. It was actually part of the Secret of Mana games and stuff, but they called it like it was like Final Fantasy Legends or Final Fantasy Adventures on the Game Boy. Unless you're talking like I'm thinking Game Boy Color, the original Game Boy from the 90s. You might have played it on the Game Boy Advance, like Final Fantasy on the Game Boy Advance. So there you go. It could have been Final Fantasy 1, 2, or 3. Those got released. No, Final Fantasy 1 and 2 got released on the Game Boy Advance. But before that, on the original Game Boy, on the Game Boy Color, there was Final Fantasy Adventure, Final Fantasy Legends, I think is called one of the two. And then the Game Boy had Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2 Remake. And then Final Fantasy 3 and 4 Remake came out on the DS. And then we're still waiting for the Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy VI Remake. Yeah, so it would be either or. So either one of the two games for depending on what Game Boy you played on. Oh, speaking of Final Fantasy, for anyone who's interested, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out in June, on I think June 4th or something like that. Yesterday, if you have a Switch 2 or an Xbox, you're able to download the demo for that, and you can play the first 2 chapters of the game in that demo, and then your save file and everything carries over into the main game once the game comes out in June. So if you guys are like into Final Fantasy VII, you play the remake and you're waiting for the Rebirth to come out for Switch or Xbox, go for it. Give it a download and get an early start in the game. Alright, I'm going to continue with the things. I just realized the ad ended like probably like a minute or so, yeah. It's your ranger.
We need but seal the fissure to prevent further ingress.
It's over.
So basically, in case you guys were wondering from yesterday, monsters are coming out of these voids, basically those dark entities that you're seeing, and the monsters are coming out and they're kind of like just terrorizing the world, really.
I can only imagine the extent of the damage were it not for your aid. On behalf of the Garlean community, I thank you for all you've done for my people, for my home.
Why do I feel like that guy's gonna do something?
I shall close the fissure post-haste.
Wait!
Is he gonna offer assistance?
If you do that, I will be trapped here.
You risked your life in vanquishing the creature. would you at least let me bear the burden of deciding its fate?
So Julius over there is actually in charge of the Guardians, or the people who live in the snow. The Russians, basically.
You want to go back? To the Void? Your kind have entered this realm before. Some seeking death that they might rejoin the life stream. But you would choose that dark, deathless place?
The wind is fresh and pure, untouched by darkness. Perhaps it would be a blessing to meet my end in such a place. But I cannot yet bear to part with the Void. If only the winds would blow there, as they do here. I long to return, to see my home unsullied, as it once was.
We know that pain all too well. If that is your wish, you must forsake this aggression. Go back to the Void and devote yourself to its restoration. I have a friend, Zero, who hails from your home. She and her companions strive to bring light into the Void from another world blighted with imbalance. I hear their efforts have already met with some success. One day, they'll drive the darkness from the Void, I'm sure of it.
This form is imbued with the will of all those I consumed. We shall return to our world and seek out this Zero. Then we shall see if there is truth in your words.
She won't disappoint you. That much I guarantee.
This is the first time we didn't kill a monster. Kill a Void Sun, as they call it.
Bravo! I think Zero will approve.
I...
Indeed, that was truly heartening to see.
Understanding begets fellowship, right? I thought I might lead by example.
Well then, shall we head back?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda disappointed. I'm like, I was expecting more, something to, like, epic to happen after that dungeon. Let's talk to Jules. Take bottoms. Okay, so we did unlock the new dungeon. Now I'm able to actually rerun it with NPCs anytime I want. And I can use that to grind out for new equipment and stuff. So this is the new armor piece I got. Not really a fan of it, but maybe it'll grow on to me. Let's see. What are you guys saying? Doesn't it look okay? Kind of does match my sword, now that I realize it. Do you need to extract these things? Hey, you know what? I'll keep the armor on. I'll keep this new armor on. It may grow on. Actually, no. I'm gonna glamour it up. This is how I look. This is how I look without any of the glamours on. It's just the worst. There we go. This is the iconic look for my character for at Haida. But I get some other stuff here. Okay, so my Gunbreaker is at 753. My Viper is the next highest at 736. Then my Dancer is at 735. And then my Astrologian is at 732. And then I have my Samurai and Reaper at 730. And Red Mage is at 728. Looks like we're getting our cutscene from someone.
The Ilzabard contingent have contained the threat on their front. Things appear to be under control for the time being. Though it remains unclear why the fissures opened up in the first place. According to Tataru, similar ruptures are occurring across the star.
When they say across the star, guys, they mean the world, the planet.
One thing is clear, however. The phenomenon is not without pattern. The tendency for fissures to emerge is pronounced in regions deeply connected to the void. Places where the barrier between the two worlds is at its thinnest.
I fear there may be a place in far greater peril than Garlemald. Though it hath since been sealed, you will recall there is a great void gate that we ourselves had cause to open. A gate which was instrumental in our bid to reunite Vritra with his sister and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
The moon. Thank you, son. I'm gonna wait right here until the ad is done. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. Like, you have a good dinner, dude. There we go. Give you one shot. Wait, what time is it? You said dinner. Oh, it's 6:30 already. I should probably go make dinner or eat something too. I'm getting hungry.
Oh gods. The moon.
Alright guys, we're heading to the moon. Hey, you gotta add, that's gonna run for another minute and a half, so... it looks like we're going to the moon now, you guys. I'll wait until that's done. Oh, Solomon, I don't think I have a lurk command set up. Well, I used to, but it went away. I have to redo it and put a new one. But I appreciate the lurk, dude. Okay, so it's got a buddy off, and I was like, oh god, it's the moon, and I'm sort of like, waiting for that to be done. Hey guys, I think I'll do my stream for like another 20 more minutes until I reach the 3-hour mark of my stream. Then I'm gonna go check in on my wife, see how she's doing. She's probably still asleep. So I'll probably just like peek through the door and close the door. And then go eat something. But I'm glad that I got the eye level done and out of the way. Now I can just focus on the story. So on my next stream, I'll do more Final Fantasy 14. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow in the daytime, and like I did today, and just get through the story for you guys. Voices, thank you for the thumbs up. Okay, yeah, it's over. Let's carry on with the talk about the moon.
With our attention fixed upon planar fissures, I failed to consider this vulnerability. All other paths unto the void are but pinpricks in the veil compared to that great lunar rift.
I see you're just talking classic literature now.
And that rift might be yawning open as we speak. We'd better hurry.
Let us make for Bestway's burrow. I dare say the Loporrits are well aware of current events.
We ought to have Kryl join us once she finishes tending to the wounded. I shall likewise contact Y'shtola. Her knowledge of the moon's void gate is second to none.
Alphino, Alize, please do what you must to keep our world safe.
We'll be back before you know it.
Honestly, it just keeps running off.
A quick word, if you will. I'm not sure whether you'll run into Zero during the course of all this, but if you do, would you give this to her?
Is there anything for Zero? I have lunch.
Emergency rations, in case of a protracted battle. Can't imagine she's eating all that well in the void. She likes dumplings.
It looks like we gotta do some door dashing, guys. Oh, that was the best joke of the entire stream. I'm sorry. That needs to be clipped somehow. Hey, to the moon we go. The larva, the bunny man of the moon.
We're doomed! Doomed, I say!
Given thy panicked state, I presume the Loporits too are beset with void scent.
Oh, what sweet relief it is to see you all. Yes, void scent. And lots of them. They suddenly came pouring forth from the crater.
I had dearly hoped to find my worries unfounded.
For some unknown reason, the void gate seems to have partially opened. Living May dashed off to activate the brands and halt the fiend's invasion. But she hasn't come back, and we've since lost contact.
I suggest we make for the brands without delay.
Okay, we're in the moon. Oh, you just... Oh, it's down here. This is some outdoors. So we're actually doing some combat outside. Okay, cool. I can only imagine doing this when the patch launched yesterday, and there would have been so many people outside. But yeah, this would have been chaos with like 100 players all just standing here doing this. So we're looking for a rabbit named Livingly. Like the moon is so bright, you can see my face on the camera, just like.
Oh, I'm saved. I dread to think what would have befallen me if you hadn't intervened. Oh, I was never in any real danger, of course. I knew you would realize our plight and rush to our rescue. Is likewise plagued with void scent.
Aetheris is the name of the planet you guys that we're on.
If only we'd prioritized further development of the void scent slaughter bots, we could have stemmed the tide ourselves. Oh, what a tremendous demonstration that would have been. Irrefutable proof that I was mankind's staunchest ally and the greatest Loporit to ever live. I can practically taste the praise. Fortunately, I was able to activate the brands. Should any more voids sent emerge from the gate, they ought to be confined to the crater. Unless, of course, the void gate begins to expand of its own accord, or some gargantuan monstrosity tries to barge through. I don't foresee any major problems.
Oh.
Oh, nope. We're doomed.
She's
There you are.
You guys.
I left the data in Shale's capable hands and teleported here as soon as I heard. And ere you ask, I made sure to bring the key with me.
Then the real threat yet awaits us.
Tis
That's where
Gorbez's
the boss
domain
is.
beyond the Void Gate. I wonder how he and Zero are faring.
That's Zero, guys, by the way.
By the 12.
The key and Asgrim's crystal, they are connected. Ethos. That is the Final Fantasy 16. Shit is happening. That looks like a really nice shot right there.
The heck is your way!
Is that Gomez and Zero? Yep, this is getting some metaphysical strangeness, you guys. I'm loving it. Oh, we're on the other side of the gate. We're on the dark side. Is that Zero? That is Zero. It's Gomez from Bomb X4.
What are you doing here?
They're gonna be sarcastic. The visit felt long overdue.
Only you could be so carefree amidst all this. May as well make yourself useful. The gate's sheer size appears to have made it a tempting target.
What the hell is that? It looks like
NOO, a dread void scent risen from the benighted depths of the ocean. They kept to the confines of their domain while Zeromus endured. No longer, it would seem. And once they had discovered a path to the Red Moon, they wasted no time in making the journey.
Leave the void scent nearby to us. You take care of NOO. Facing this many foes calls for a more familiar approach.
Should we switch reader? She can switch bosses now?
Voidsent can change their form at will. Both light and darkness are mine to wield. Besides, what better to purge darkness from the void than darkness itself?
So we're gonna get a boss fight.
Who dares face me? A mere mortal. Hast thou come in search of power? Renown? I fight to end this world without end. All who stand before me shall fall.
Oh. This is like great music going on right here, guys. Okay. I knew it! I knew it! I had to be 755 now. Hey. So I had to return back to my house in the game because I need to be. The music was actually kind of loud too. But in order to take on that boss now, the new final boss of Final Fantasy XIV, my eye level needs to be at 755. That's literally Another grind right there. I'm at 753, thankfully. I need 2 more levels. So the body armor I got actually helped. But I need to get more. I got 4 system currency. Ty, no worries, dude. Like, I had a feeling you were playing 14. Hopefully your 24-man run is going well. I'm actually about to end my stream, like, in a few minutes. So, gotta get some dinner, get some to eat, so I can blow, see how she's doing, see how everyone else is doing in the house, and stuff. But to fight Ino, it's gonna take me probably another day, you guys. So I'll be back with another stream for 14 tomorrow, and I'll be grinding out more levels to get my level up to be able to take on Ino, and we'll hopefully fight him tomorrow. I'm just gonna sit over here. I'm gonna sit here, chill, look at the steps. Those are the calm steps. So, you guys, that's it for me on this stream. I'm gonna go do my things that I need to do around the house, rest a bit, chill a bit, and I'll be back tomorrow with another Final Fantasy 14 stream, and I'll be probably streaming this almost every single day until I'm done with the MSQ. But until then, you guys, as always, take care, peace out, have a great night on your end too, and if Blow's streaming or whatever, or we're playing DVD and stuff, maybe hit me up, maybe you guys could join us or something, I don't know, we'll see. Ty, no worries, dude. Like, absolutely no worries. Before I go, though, let me just give you guys all shout-outs, though, for everyone who's been here. There's Ty right there. Ty, are you streaming Final Fantasy right now? Oh, you're on your friend's stream. Okay, cool. Maybe I could raid in on them? What's their name? Marine? Oh, okay. Alright, so I'll give a raid to Marine, and we'll go from there. I'm just gonna mute myself over here.
From those who've fallen to those who rise, a prayer to keep us ever by your side, an undying promise that we just might carry on in a song. Pray don't forget us, your bygone kin, with one world's end as a new begin. And should our souls scatter unto the wind, still we shall